Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
What is sound design? When we think about film, what do we think about our viewing experience? And what do we think about the sound that goes with it? But what if I was to ask you what you really thought was going on with sound? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Okay, so let me ask you the question again. What is sound design? Yes, that's correct, but let's really think about what a piece of film is. At its core, it's a narrative, it's a story, and how do we as filmmakers tell that story? My name's Ben Gulvin, most people call me Benji, and welcome to Wave Studios.
What you got to say? Say hey, hey, hey. What you got to say?
I'm here to try and explain what sound design is so that you young people might be a little bit inspired to get into the creative industries. Sound design is so much more rich and exploratory than lightsabers and fast cars, and as sound designers we're tasked to tell that story as an arc, with a beginning and a middle and an end. Not always in that order. We use sound to make a point.
You hear that, Doug? I'm coming to London. Heavy.
To enhance. Trick and fool you?
Nope.
Excite.
Wally. Eva.
Frill. Scared.
No excuses. I saw.
We upset you?
What do I do?
Now all that is left is for you to speak the simplest truth of all.
And to confuse.
Out of here. Need some help there, man? No, don't wait for us. Man down. Man down. Explorer's been hit.
And engage the scene. This is true to form in any kind of creative storytelling, whether it's commercials or animation, gaming, audio books, TV series.
There's one at the door, and there's room for one more.
All the way up to your big screenplays, your big blockbuster Hollywood movies. So what do we do as sound designers to craft sound design and audio? So here's the big point. As a sound designer, your client, which could be the director, the producers, the creatives, the studio or the brand, they will be looking at you for ideas on how you're going to bring that creative thought process and bring that creative idea to life, to give it that little bit of je ne sais quoi, whatever that means. Okay guys, so this here is a project which you can see that I've built. This is my track lay in front of you, and this is for a job that I've just done for Citroen. It's about a little alien which you can see on the video player just here. I'm just going to talk you through quickly what I've done, just so you can kind of see how we build our projects. For example, this here, this is our music, which would sound a bit like this. Then these blue clips here are bits of dialogue, which I'd have then perhaps done some re-recordings of and post-sync of, for example, this bit here.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you there.
Tell me you have visual.
We can't find him!
What do you mean you lost them?
And then here, this is some alien design. I will play it to you in a minute. But they wanted a very cute sounding alien, so it's I've had to perform a bit of alien noise and then a bit of sound design around to kind of create that. This here, these pink clips, this is my Foley, so this is all the kind of literal sounds that you'll hear, be it footsteps or doors opening or clothes rustling. Let's take a listen. And then we've got sound design here, elements for the helicopter and police sirens and chases and things like that. And then this here is more surreal sound design to add some weight and some depth to the film, like booms and basses and things like that. And then here, this is the sound of the mothership. I wanted a big kind of heavy spaceship, very futuristic, lots of noise going on for it, lots of depth. And then we'll need to build in some atmospheres. So these are kind of my Atmos soundtracks. I don't need much of them, but these would just give some extra texture to the scene. This would be like winds and rustling of reeds and things like that. Let's take a listen to these. I'll play this film through for you, but what I want to talk about is this beginning, middle and end. But we have a rug pull moment. So there's different moments where I want to build in this kind of cinematic experience in it to really tell the story. So the film runs like this. We start with that kind of heavy Foley, a little bit of intrigue, what's going on, we don't quite know where it is, and then we'll go into this intense moment here where we really build up the sound design, get it a bit hectic, get it cinematic, get it feeling like there's some panic in the air. Then we'll let it breathe a little bit and let the music run through round about this area here. We'll let the music kind of take over, then we'll build up to this rug pull moment, and then we'll have a kind of little fun reprise bit here. So let me just play.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you there.
What do you mean
So there we go. So the idea of the story arc here is we want to build a bit of trepidation around here, intrigue. Then we run to a little bit of hecticness, really have a bit of a heavy section here going on with the helicopter. And then we can calm that down and let the music breathe and take over and let things just settle a bit. Which will then build up to that big end. So that's the Citroen job. And then this becomes all part of that creative sound design to cover the descriptions that we mentioned earlier. Then once approvals have been granted and everybody's happy with all the elements across the whole production, not just audio, the film is then complete and ready for play out. And boom, that's our job as a sound designer. In a nutshell.